Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Motivate Podcast Show. I'm your host, Rich Wall Street Williams. And on the Motivate Podcast Show, we always say less, but we definitely believe for more. For the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about the difference between sight and vision. And I'm very passionate about sight and vision. Sight and vision, to me, vision is the primary reason for human action, right? And so we're just having conversations on sight versus vision. Now, understand this, that when it comes to this topic of sight versus vision, we all look, but not many people see. We all look, but not many people see. What does that mean? What that simply means is that sight brings us the information and that vision interprets it. Sight brings us information, our vision interprets it. Let me put it a different way. Sight is the lens of the eyes. Sight is the lens of the eyes, and vision is the lens of the brain. So listen, it's a natural, it's known, it's a fact that our eyes are, I believe the word is trichromatic, which means three colors, blue, green, and red. And so with our eyes, we identify about 100 shades of color. With our brains, however, we interpret more than a million, the ability to interpret more than a million color and shades, right? And so what's the whole point? The whole point is we see through our eyes, but we don't see with our eyes. And so I'm coming from a perspective of, as it relates to 2023, the thing that you want to do in your business, you have sight, you see the things that are happening around you, but vision says, I see what's happening around me, but vision goes ahead. Vision looks at what the end product looks like. Vision tells you this is the possibility. This is the result of living a disciplined life. This is the result of having clearly defined goals. This is the result of being steadfast, being persistent as it relates to where you're going and what you're going to do. So, what is vision? Vision is the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. Vision. Vision is the ability to think about or plan, right? Think about or plan the future with imagination and with vision. And so there's a scripture that says, without a vision, people perish. That's Proverbs 29:18. Without a vision for your life, without a vision for your organization, we function as a ship without a rudder, actively moving, but without a destination, without a clearly defined picture of what success looks like for you, without a clearly defined picture of what success looks like for your organization, without a clearly defined picture of what a successful family looks like, a successful picture or image for your family. We function like a ship without a rudder, actively moving, but without any destination. And so it is my intention and my goal to my intention and my goal to function life, help others function life with some sense of purpose, some sense of direction. You know, then last week I shared a few if then statements. One of the statements I shared was, if sight is limited, then vision must be unlimited. Sight is limited, vision is unlimited. Let me give you an example of that. If you drive at night with your headlights can only see approximately 50 to 100 yards in front of you. Your headlights at driving at night can only see approximately 50 to 100 yards in front of you. Now, your vision sees beyond that. And in this case, your vision is your GPS, right? Your navigator. The navigator doesn't care about the limitation of your headlights because the navigator It's giving you direction from a higher vantage point. It is saying, go 2 miles south, take exit number 10, turn left, go right. So the navigator goes far beyond where I am as it relates to the limitation of my sight or the limitation of my headlights. I hope that is making sense. So when you have vision for your life, I read the scripture in Isaiah 46, verse 9 and 10. You can check it out later. I'm going to summarize it. God said, I'll tell you the end of a thing at the beginning. He said, I'll tell you the end of a thing at the beginning. I will tell you the end at the beginning. That told me when I read that anytime God is telling me to do something, I understand instinctively that he's telling me to do something that's already finished. He said, I'm going to tell you the end at the beginning. I want you to vividly understand and see that. He's telling us the end of whatever it is that he's leading us to do. He's telling us what the end looks like, and then he backs us up to the beginning. And anytime that God is telling me to start something that he showed me, he's telling me to start a finished product. And so you can take that spiritual truth and apply it to your business. As the leader, as a CEO, as a founder, as the manager, as the person that has the primary duty and responsibility of leading a group of individuals, it is your job. It is solely upon your shoulders to have a clearly defined vision for your team. Another if-then statement that I shared the other week was sight is reactive, vision is proactive. Sight responds to what it sees, vision responds in advance. I love it. Vision responds in advance. So, I'm just giving you a little bit of insight into our conversation on the difference between sight and vision. Another if-then statement that I shared was sight brings us the information while vision interprets it. Sight brings us the information while vision interprets it. I am super excited to continue to have this conversation on sight versus vision. Because understand this, friend, that there is a vision that you have for your life. And the results that you are currently facing right now, whatever is in your life right now, it is the result of a vision that you had. It's the result of a story that you've been telling yourself. It's the result of images that you played over and over on the canvas of your imagination. Now, hear me good, friend. I'm not making light of any negative situation. We all have tough times. We all have challenging times. We all face these disruptive times. So I'm not making light of this. And I'm not saying that anyone is responsible. I'm not saying it's your fault. What I am saying is that once I recognize whatever it is, wherever I am now held responsible. It is now on my shoulders to move me to get to the next level. It's on my shoulders to move my team and get them to the next level. But you got to have vision. You have to have more than just sight. Sight is limited. Vision is unlimited. Sight is reactive to what it's seeing, the information that's coming through your eyes. Vision is proactive. Vision already tells me in advance how I'm going to respond in certain situations. And I'm really hope that this is something that you can gravitate to. I hope that you like, share, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so that you can be a part of this mission that we have on the Motivate Podcast Show. On the Motivate Podcast Show, we always say less, but we definitely believe for more. I'll see you.